from the home of the Raiders since 2020. We're inside the spectacular Allegiant Stadium here in Las Vegas. Tonight, the third of 3 on this Wild Card Sunday. It's the Houston Texans and the Las Vegas Raiders. That is Jake Elliott getting this one started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
0 to 100, real cool. Baby on that rap to pay the bills. And now I'm feeling not even a little bit. Oh Lord, know yourself, know your worth. My actions being louder than my words. How you sold, but still sold down to earth. Wanna do it, we can do it on the turf. Oh Lord, I'm a rookie in the vet. Shout out to the
Here we go. 60 red. 60 red. Drill, 52. Pinch. 22 ready.
Here's Ritter to throw on the first play. Out of the backfield, it's Ashton Jeanty. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. 4 yards on the big.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 6.
Let's go now. Bronco, Hawk, 70, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Go.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Bowers. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 27 yards.
This is quarterback play at its finest, is understanding and identifying the blitz before the ball is snapped. That's what allows him to get the ball out of his hand so quickly, throws it to his hot receiver in the flat, and he does the rest.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Get up. 19 Tiger. 70 Lions. 60 Eagles, 60.
They'll look to throw. They'll go right back to Bowers. He's got it again. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Cowboy 80.
Fresno.
Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
On the ready. Ready. Black, 95.
Ritter going to hold on to this one. And that's a veteran quarterback doing what veterans do. Don't take the extra hit. Got the first down, get down. The drive continues.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good runner. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
Here's 1st and 10.
79 Broncos. Ready.
Throwing now from the gun. Flushed to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Back to the air once more on second down. He's got it at about the 8, and they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. His first catch in the wild card game, and good for a first down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Scoring first, so critical in a playoff game. They've got it here, first and goal. Here's Genty. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
Looked to me like the quarterback had the option to pull that and make it a throw, but he decides to give it. Probably wishes looking back that he would have pulled it because there was nowhere for that running back to go.
Here's another shot from the 6 at second and goal.
70, Silver Wolf. 1918. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Under pressure, and now he's going to go down. Back at the 8-yard line.
What started out as a promising drive seemed inevitable, Mike, with the way they were able to continue to move the ball, that they'd find themselves finishing with points. But after that second down sack brings up third and long, and this drive looks suddenly very different.
Ready up.
So can the defense come up with the early stop here on third and goal?
Black 40.
Now timeout Vegas. That is their. Second. He'll talk things over before third down.
Dragon 60. Let's go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Let's go.
He'll look to throw. And this ball incomplete on third down.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on fourth down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3? You know, they did a lot of good things on this opening drive, Mike. I know they stalled out once they got down there into the red zone. They're going to need to work on finishing some of these drives as this game moves along. But that's a good 3 points to start this game.
They'll be out of bounds just past the 25.
First down 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Here we go. First carry for Joe Mixon. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Here we go. Throwing on second down. Stroud. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Here's Stroud. This one is caught by Reed. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down. In motion, Reed. On 4th down, Stroud. This is caught. He got the connection to Collins. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. Give them 19 yards as they get the 4th down conversion.
43-yard line.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll run with Mixon. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Cut for the loss of a yard.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. That ball moves. How fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
Exiting the pocket right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. It is a big-time play for Houston. 33 yards.
Now they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. And that one is incomplete and brings us to the end of the 1st quarter of play. 1 quarter in the books in round 1 of these AFC playoffs. It's the Raiders with the early lead. And we're back in Vegas after this.
All right.
A 2nd down throw for Stroud. Into the hands of Boykin. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is a letdown there. Pass looked to be on target. No catch. And now 4th down.
Well, it's probably one of the most used cliches in football, but I think this is probably the appropriate use of missed opportunity. I mean, he's open, he's in the end zone. All he has to do now is catch it. So that's a play they're going to look back on at the end of this game and say, man, we let that one slip away. It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
From the 6, here comes a return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Cowboy 80. Panther 60. Panther 60.
They'll start on the ground with Genty. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 29-yard line.
From 29, Here's 2nd down and 4.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Go.
Keep it on the ground with Gentry. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
19.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
That's good.
It's a gain of 28 as they convert on 3rd down.
1st and 10 at the
And this is where the
42-yard line.
speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why.
Ready.
Run out of the gun for Gentry. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 9.
70 Timberwolves. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Ready.
Back to throw. Rolling right. Taking off.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
19 tight. 19 tight. Let's go now.
He'll drop the throw. He'll get this off to Gentry. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line.
13 yards on the
Call it a gain of 13. Good for a Raider 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. Flush to his right. He'll tuck it and take off. And nice work there. He'll go into a slide. Gain about 7.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
Here's 2nd and 2.
Let's go. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Here's a handoff to Gentry. And he is not going to get away. Might have got the yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
And after that short run, brings them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Looking to keep a promising drive alive. It is 3rd and a yard. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he's going to take it into the end zone for a touchdown. But I don't think he knows yet that this one is coming back. 3-3, our score. 2 minutes to go in this first half. Back with more of the AFC playoffs after this. A couple of third down conversions already on this drive. This one tougher. This is 3rd and 10.
Cowboy 80.
This is caught at 2. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. It is a gain of 23 yards. And now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's 1st and goal. They keep finding ways to keep this drive alive, and they're set up now for 1st and goal.
Ready?
They'll go with the sneak. And he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Touchdown, Vegas.
Now, remember back, Mike, their first drive, they had to settle for 3. So they definitely didn't want to have to do that again. So, really solid drive from start to end, and they're finally able to cap it off with a touchdown.
On now for the extra point. Here's Will Riker. He's got it. And the Raiders take a 10-3 lead.
The score, Raiders 10, Texans 3.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here's Jaden Reed. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Stroud to throw here on 1st down. Quick hitting slant there. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. How about 25 yards to start the drive? 1st down.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode. And that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
2nd and 10. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Trying the right side. Taken in by Collins. Well, it's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to, what they call, punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready? 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready?
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll get 4 here up to the 24-yard line.
You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient, just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is, it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, you're going to have to look to their defense to play really well.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. One team advances. One team's season ends here. Second half underway in the AFC wildcard game. This returnable with Reed. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
On the return, the Texans take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Stroud. Quick throw, out wide, it's caught. And he'll be run out of bounds. It's a good game on first down. They pick up 7 yards. Here's second and 2. Here's Stroud. He's going to take a shot down the field. And that is incomplete.
So obviously here in this one, the points have been at a premium. So now as you get into the second half, I think both these offenses start saying, all right, we've had a hard time sustaining possession. We've had a hard time going the long way. Let's try to generate some chunk plays and get a little life in our offense. And that one falls incomplete, but I think they got to just continue to attack downfield.
From the gun here on third down, it's Stroud. And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And no run back here. Fair catch taken at the 17-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. Black, 95, 22 needle.
They'll start by going forward to the pocket. He's trying to get around the corner, but can't. Going to be run down behind the line. A completion, yes. A loss of yardage, yes as well. So after the loss on first, here's second and 14.
Here we go. Yellow, 22.
Out of the gun, it's Ritter. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Trying to get it to his tight end, Brock Bowers. And it's going to bring up a third down.
So I don't hate the decision, Mike, but it just feels like he put a little too much air on that ball. It just took that ball way too much time to get to the open receiver, and when you hang a ball that long, the defenders at this level are just going to break and attack on that ball, and he's lucky that didn't end up going back the other direction.
He's got it! And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. The defense blows a chance to get off the field as the offense converts third and 14. First and 10.
Get up. 70 Lions. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
They'll look to throw again. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy could catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
They'll look to throw yet again. He'll find Genty out of the backfield. And he'll be out of bounds after a gain of 9. They'll go about trying to convert on 3rd down.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
Here's a designed run, and he's into a slot to avoid the contact. Does so successfully, and it's a 1st down.
I like that call on 3rd down, keeping the ball on the ground. You see so often these defenses, Mike, on 3rd down, they bring out more defensive backs, they bring out some smaller bodies. They're anticipating 3rd down pass. There's a lot of opportunities to take advantage of it with 3rd down run.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Throwing now from the gun.
The best quarterbacks don't see the rush, they feel the rush, and that's exactly what this guy was able to do here. He's able to escape the initial pressure and immediately realizes, I got some space out in front of me. Picks up a solid gain here on 1st down.
From the 23, here's 2nd down and 2.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
On the ground, it's Gentry. And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a 1st down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
Once again, it's Gentry.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Here's a 2nd and 9.
Cowboy 80. Go.
Now this time, they'll look to throw. Escaping to his left. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and the quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Trying to keep a drive alive. Going to have to convert on 3rd and 9.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
And run the draw with Gentry. And this defense holding their ground. They'll stop it for no gain. 4th down, straight ahead.
Clearly trying to catch the defense by surprise, Mike. If the draw works, it's a touchdown. But being down here in the red zone, this is a tough spot on the field to get away with running that draw play.
So they send in Will Reichert for this field goal try.
36-yard attempt.
Officially, it's a 36-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Raiders will extend their 3rd quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. Begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
after the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
All right.
Throwing is Stroud. This one is caught by Reed. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line. 15 yards on the catch and run for the first down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
The give to Mixon from out of the pistol. Following the play, we've got a Raider who is shaken up down there. Medical staff going to take a look, see if he can continue here in this wild card round. So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 5. In motion, Reed. Throwing on 2nd down, Stroud. That's to Reed. He's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That's his 2nd catch on the drive. This one is good for 20 yards.
First down, Texans.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Stroud to throw. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Houston.
And this special connection between this quarterback and his receivers, it was on full display right there. Great job getting behind the defense, and then what can you say about that ball? I mean, you can't put that ball in a better spot, and with timing and accuracy like that, leads to 6.
Jake Elliott set to kick off.
So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Trying to get some more, so I'll pack this ain't. I'm tucking down on his side like he ain't go. If you don't agree, ask the streets on your big 5 air, you already know. Already know how it go. Already know I got shit go.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Come on.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll go right and find his running back. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conserved. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go.
He'll look to throw. He'll throw it left and has his running back. He's going to have a first down and forced out. Nice pickup of 9.
This is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. And you look out there and you have a mismatch. You have a linebacker or a safety on your running back. He's expected to win. That's exactly what he did here. And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
Get it. Cougar 19.
Back to the air one more time. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Third, they need 8.
Here we go, stretch! Stretch the eagle, stretch the eagle!
They'll look to throw. Down the field, but it falls incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's fourth down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Go.
Back to throw. That's incomplete. Daring Hall on fourth down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down.
Oh, 18. That's it.
On first down, they'll start with Mixon. And they'll have it across midfield down the opposing 46-yard line.
14 yards. And the Texans first down. A gain of 14. First down.
On first down, they keep it on the ground, and they keep it with Mixon. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
Yeah, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
That one knocked away in the end zone, incomplete. What a good job locating the football by the defense where it matters most, and it'll bring up third down now.
All right. 18. What's up?
From the gun, here's Stroud. Again, working deep downfield. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Texans. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. Elliott on now for the PAT. The kick is good. And the Texans make the lead 4. It is 17-13. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. This taken at the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
And how quickly momentum can turn right around. You just gave up the lead on a touchdown a minute ago, but now the energy swings right back. I mean, he was nearly able to take that one the distance.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Tag! Panther 60, Panther 60. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 6 guard, check 6 guard.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And it'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. His first catch of the wild card game. And good for a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Ready.
A handoff, running left is Gentry. And a good tackle out wide. Will hold him to a gain of just 3.
He was taken down at the 20.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
Here is 2nd and 7.
Trap 60. Let's go. Ready.
Now they'll set up to throw. He'll get this off to Gentry. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
A gain of 9 yards.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And the Raiders are going to have 1st and goal. Try to finish off this drive with a touchdown. It's a gain of 13, and it's 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
All they just say is or spend some time and rock a rhyme. I said it's not that easy. Hamstrings will rock around. That's right, on time is tricky. It's tricky.
Ready. Let's go now.
They'll run with Gentry. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Ashton Gentry. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Now this, an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. An important extra point up and good, so the lead is 3 here in the late stages of the game.
17.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. This returnable with Creed. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Here's 1st down. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That's caught. It's Joe Mixon. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. Double as good there. They get the 1st down and save a timeout. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a 1st down. They'll come up for 1st and 10. Now, Stroud. Oh, Collins is wide open. He's got it. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. That's another quick 1st down. That's a 25-yard gain.
All right, this is a good start. Plays like these are definitely going to help as you work your way into scoring range. While you have to be wary of the clock and keep an eye on it, they should have plenty of time here to finish this drive.
Plenty of time, plus 2 timeouts at their disposal. It's 1st and 10. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2 minutes. Everybody drills it every single week. And when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that first down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. His second catch of the drive. This one good for 15 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
To throw is Stroud. They go right back to Collins. He's got it again. Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their second. And they stop it with 22 ticks left on the clock here in the fourth.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
On second down, Stroud gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And the Texans are going to have first and goal, try to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
First and goal.
Texans going to use the last of their timeouts here as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. Now, first and goal. Here's Stroud. Oh, he can't get rid of it, and he's taken down. Back to the 5-yard line next. Second down and goal. To throw, it's Stroud. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. On is Elliott to add the extra point. It's up and through. And the Texans have taken a 4-point advantage.
Raiders 20.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
This is first and 10.
Here we go, shot. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. And that is incomplete. They took the end zone shot of the final play. It's a heartbreaking finish as this one will come to an end. So it's a win for the visiting Texans as they are moving on. They got into the playoffs as a wild card. They get the win away from home in the opening round. Now they'll regroup and get ready for the divisional round next weekend. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say good night from Vegas.